acceptance day 2. Please remember to subscribe, turn on post notifications, like and comment. How are you feeling? Are you feeling really good today? Take out your book or your journal and write down on a scale of 0 to 10 how you're feeling. And also remember to include the date. We may be feeling not so great, so down below a 5, or we may be feeling brilliant, up near a 10. It's brilliant. Let's just continue to try to feel better. This is all about emotional fitness. We want to train our neural pathways to feel a lot more positive. And we do that by doing exercises every day. So let's get into day 2, acceptance. Are you a person that makes excuses? A technique that I use is to question for the solution. We want to accept our faults, work on them, don't get stuck, accept them, and then we can aim for a solution, and we can do that through questioning. Acceptance is understanding what the problem could be. So let me give you a couple of examples. The first one is, I don't have any money. We need to accept that we may spend too much. So if we accept that, then what we can do is question for a solution. We may question, what sort of things do I not need that I spend money on? How much money could I save every week and still feel comfortable that I have enough spending? What if I spent last week that I don't need to spend this week? How much money could I actually work on spending each week? What's the maximum I should spend each week? So that's our first example. Second example could be, I'm always falling out with friends. Let's accept we might be causing the problems, and then question and move on. What can I do to accept them for who they are? What do I like about them? We can write all of these things down. So I've given you a couple of examples. What I want you to do is open your journal or your book, find a clean sheet, put the date in, and write down first of all your first thing that you need to accept, then question, then move on. So if you want to write it down now. Now pause the video if you want to, if you need more time, because now I want you to write down some questions for the solution. What questions could you ask to get a solution? Now let's pause the video if we need extra time. We're going to do a second example. So let's write something else down that we need to accept for what it is, then question and move on. So we'll just write down what we need to accept first. Now we want to work on this fault. How can we question it for the solution? So if you need extra time in thinking and writing down, just pause the video. And what we can do now is write down some questions for a solution. What I want us to do is now really think about how we're feeling. Now, if you've got more examples of things that you need to accept, just pause the video and wait and come back. Now let's think about how we're feeling now. On a scale of 0 to 10, how we're feeling. Has this changed since the last time I asked you? If it hasn't changed, what can you do to help yourself feel better today? Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 3.